What it do, ladies and gentlemen? Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host, of course, and owner of the channel, your boy Big Major, man. I'm sorry. I'm usually not this late, but always have connection issues down here in the part of LA that I'm in now. But what I'm doing is I'm doing it from like a remote server so I can bring you Major Level Entertainment without any more interruptions. And then hopefully tomorrow. Sorry about that. Yeah. Hopefully next time I'm able to go on, I should be able to go on from my computer. Sorry for the delays. Been having a bit of a connection issue down here where I live at. So it's not just me; it's a couple other people as well. So thank y'all for sticking in there with me, bearing in there with me, um, and we're gonna go ahead and get off into this show. First of all, if you're new and you coming to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, your channel, our channel. It ain't just me. It may have my name up there, but you guys are just as much a part of this channel and show as I am. You know, we're growing, we're getting bigger every single day. We're expanding the major level mafia, and that's what we're gonna do. All right. So before I go any further, let me go ahead and give a shout out to all the people that showed up thus far, waiting on your boy. Once again, my apologies. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my little sister, Laker Girl 36. Salute, Major Bro. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. You know what I'm talking about? What's already been said don't need to be said no more. You know what I'm talking about? She just said it. Uh-oh. But hold on now. Here come H. Davis, one of my damn snipers on the channel. He said, what it do, huh? Like, share, subscribe right now. Head over to Lakers in 5. You know what I'm saying? Please go over there and subscribe to Lakers in 5. That's little bro's channel. Go over there and get your Laker news on, you know, and get an understanding as to what we about over there. You know what I'm talking about? You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe over there. Then head to Laker Girl 36 right now. Follow Mooch Entertainment also as well if you are into the movies and the shows. Hey, look. I told y'all, if H. Davis say something, man, it's the gospel truth. You know what I'm saying? So please go over there and get your issue on and sign in over there. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go ahead and give it up to Jay the Scorpio, my damn nephew. He said salute to all my Lakers familiar. Shout out to nephew for always showing love. No matter what I got going, man, you already know he gonna be here. There he is, Cuzzo. You understand what I'm saying? Chris, y'all know him as Chris, Go James, you know what I'm saying? Let me cook this nigga and about 3 or 4, 5, 600 other names, you know what I'm talking about? But to me, it's simply just a Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? He said, salute, big Cuzzo. Hey, man, salute. Appreciate you for showing up to the channel as we does it around this time. And Mooch Entertainment, speak of the, I'm not going to say speak of the devil. I'm going to say speak of the big dog himself. You know what I'm talking about? He said, well, what up? That's all he got to say. That's all he got to say to get the party started. Well, what up? He just says what up and says nothing else. I get 10 more views just like that, bro. See how that works, ladies and gentlemen? I wouldn't be nothing without my brothers and sisters and cousins up here. You understand me? So that's what I'm saying. What up, bro? Salute to DJ for popping up, man, and always showing your boy some love. You know what I'm talking about? So what do I want to talk about today? Here they go, Cuzzo laughing at me again. Oh, H. Davis says 85 subscribers. Okay, man, we're getting close to 100. We're just inching ever so close to that 100 mark, that century mark. You know what I'm talking about? I'm half of 100 myself in age. So, hey, it might be, we might be on to something. Maybe I could get another 50 likes and 50 subs today. Who knows? I don't know. You tell me. You understand what I'm talking about? So here's how we're going to do this. So y'all see the title. Title is Lakers Diamonds in the Rough. You know what I'm saying? Could these guys be hidden gems? Hey, look, y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. I almost called him Ken Bazemore. I don't know why I keep saying that. But his name is Darius Bazley. And then we also got a guy named Cole Swider. You understand what I'm saying? And they've been cooking. I want to give a shout out to everybody that played yesterday. They did their thing. First of all, let me go over the box scores. Just for my team. I ain't gonna go over about scores for the other guys. Just my team. First of all, shout out to the young fellas for pulling out that thrilling victory, man, 89-88. And we're gonna get into it. Well, one of the guys that helped us pull off that clutch victory. And that right there, and what I saw and what me and the other guys over at Lakers and Five saw, the Lakers and Five family, we were all but like hella impressed. You know what I'm talking about? And we was hella impressed by what we saw in particular, from Mr. Bazley. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Bazley. Yeah. No better. Yeah. So we were just on one. Sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, we were all impressed by young Bazley himself, and then we also were impressed by Cole Swider, and then Dalton Connect is back, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to the box scores right quick. Okay, the starting lineup. Meninga, he had 0 points in 6 minutes. I'm not gonna go all across the board on guys like that, but 0 points in 6 minutes. We had Stewart. That's DJ Stewart, I believe. He had 9 points in 23 minutes. That ain't bad. Good job. Bronny only played 15 minutes. Nephew only scored 2 points, but he gave you a rebound. He gave you an assist. You know what I'm talking about. Bronny, we expect Bronny. It seemed like he was kind of taking a rest yesterday. You know what I'm saying? After he kind of did what he did, 10 points in 11 minutes. Pretty damn good. He's playing low minutes. I guess they're harnessing his minutes because, Bronny will be in rotation when it comes to like NBA games. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys that, he's getting more and more practice with each of these little small games or whatever the case may be. But Bronny's going to be brought up, man. He's going to, trust me, he's better than the 2 points he put out there in 15 minutes. So give Bronny a little bit of time to, come along and he'll get it together. We're all waiting for Thursday night's game between us and Dallas. So we're going to see what my nephew does then. You know what I'm talking about? I'm expecting him to go, I'm talking about 15, 6 and 4. You know what I'm saying? I thought he would do it yesterday, but he didn't. And we didn't need him to because we had these 2 guys I'm getting ready to mention. Well, actually 3 guys. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to nephew. And then we had a Swider. You know what I'm talking about? His name was called a lot yesterday. Here's what Cole Swider did for us in 31 minutes of action. Cole Swider gave us 15 points. He gave us 5 for 14 from the field. That's close to 40%. He gave us 2 of 9 from the 3-point. He gave us 15 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. You know what I'm saying? Not bad for Cole Swider. 15 points in 31 minutes. That's almost like what's that, like a point every 2 minutes. So he gave you a point every 2 minutes, basically. Okay. And then we got Dalton Connect. He gave you 25 points in 29 minutes, shot 50% from the 3. That's 4 for 8, ladies and gentlemen. And then he shot 50% from the field. He gave you 8 rebounds. He gave you no assists. 25 points for your boy, Dalton Connect. He looked happy out there, man. He looked like he was coming back into his form. We here in the Laker family never had any doubt about the kid. We just know that he needs to light a fire up under him and just get it going. He'll be cool. You know what I'm talking about? Other guys, we got Reese. He had 2 points. That's Angel Reese's brother, 2 points, 12 minutes. RJ Davis, or I call him Timulo. You know what I'm talking about? Me and DJ call him Timulo yesterday. He gave you 4 points in 14 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? He made no threes. He gave you 2 for 6 from the field. You got a Gordon, 4 points in 11 minutes, 1 for 4 from the field, 1 for 4 from the 3. Okay, 25%. Okay, no problem. And then Rice gave us 1. You know what I'm saying? 1 and nothing else. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody else played. Everything else was do not play coach's decision. And the man of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, your boy, Darius Bazley. You know, I'm talking about Darius Bazley. You know what he did for us? He gave us 27 points in 25 minutes. He gave you more points than minutes. Goddamn. 27 points, 25 minutes. He gave you 2 assists. Listen at this, ladies and gentlemen. He gave us 13 rebounds. 1 for 1 from the 3, 8 for 10 from the field for 80%, ladies and gentlemen. Darius Bazley, and that's the man of the damn hour. That's one of the guys we're going to talk about when it comes to this diamond in the rough shit, yo. And the Lakers beat the Spurs. Final score 89-88. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Okay, when looking at players like Bazley and Cole Swider, we already know what Dalton Connect is, right? But looking at players like Bazley and Cole Swider, and looking at their schematics, looking at their, their backdrops or whatever the case may be, I want to break down each of these players, right? And as it pertains to our needs for the Lakers. First of all, let me start with Cole Swider. Then I'm gonna get into Darius Bazley because I have to go a little, deeper into pause. Yeah. I have to get more, in depth. Oh goddamn, pause. Yeah. I'm just gonna go more into detail with him than I am with Cole Swider. But okay, as it stands, we all know Cole Swider is 6'6", 220. 6'8", 220. He's a power forward that can play small forward. Of course, I would give him more like a small forward frame or at the 220. He's got the power forward height, but a small forward frame from the University of Villanova. Then he played 1 year at Syracuse. I had a nephew that went to Syracuse. That's in New York. For those of y'all that don't know, he went undrafted in 2022, ladies and gentlemen, undrafted. And then we ended up picking him up. He played for us the 2022-23 season. Played for the South Bay Lakers right after that, the same season. Then he went over to the Miami Heat in 23-24, and then the Sioux Falls Sky Force 2023-24, and 2024-25 Detroit Pistons, and then 2024-2025 Motor City Cruise. That's pretty much the Detroit's G League, whatever the case may be. And then he found his way back here, and then he went to Toronto, and then back here again, like sneakily with nobody paying attention. So he's here now, and I want to give him some due diligence. So let's go ahead and get off into his Villanova stats right quick, just for quality insurance purposes, just to give y'all better knowledge of who he is. Okay, his first year with Villanova, you know what I'm saying? He only played 9.5 minutes, but in those 9.5 minutes, he gave you 3.5 points. So let's just say 4 points. From now on, ladies and gentlemen, if it's over 5, I'm gonna round off to the nearest 10. So let's just say he gave you 4 points in 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes, 10 minutes. At his first year with Villanova, he gave you 6 points in 19 minutes. In his second year, he gave you 6 points in 19 minutes in his third year. And then his last year at Syracuse, he played 33 games. He started all 33 games. He shot 41% from the 3-point line. He is a sniper, ladies and gentlemen. He's a sniper. He's a career 38.1% shooter from the three in college. And you know what he did in college, ladies and gentlemen? His last year at Syracuse, he put up 14 points in 34 minutes. That's pretty damn solid. And he gave him 7 rebounds that year and 1 assist, 1 steal, and a half a block. So that's what Cole Swider did in college. Okay, in the NBA, he's only played 35 games in the main NBA. Let's see. He played 7 games for us in 2022-23 season. He played 18 for Miami in 2023-24, and then in Detroit and Toronto split. He got 2 games in Detroit, and he got 8 in Toronto for a total of 35 games. Thus far, he's averaged in the NBA. He's only averaged 8.5. That's 9 minutes per game. With Toronto, he gave them the most minutes of his NBA career with 20 minutes, averaging 20 minutes per game in the 8 games he played. And during that time, he only shot 36% from the 3. That's league average. He didn't shoot any free throws. He only got 3 rebounds. He averaged half a block, half of assist, half a steal, but he gave you 7.4 points per game. Okay, he did that in 19 minutes. That's almost like Jake LaRavia type numbers. You understand what I'm talking about? Except Jake LaRavia shoot the ball better. Okay, so that's what Cole Swider did. Now, down here in the G League, the kid is doing what he's doing. He's doing pretty good from what we saw. He seems to be a confident player. I peeped out a couple of his strengths and weaknesses or whatever the case may be. His defense still leaves much to be desired, but he does give effort. He does have a decent energetic motor. but he just got to work on his consistency. So that's Cole Swider. So, ladies and gentlemen, Cole Swider could get called up, but I don't think so right now. He still got to work on a lot of his game. You know, go check out some of his highlights, with the small highlights that he has. And if he continue to work on his game, he's 26 years old as of May. So if he continues to work on his game, I could definitely see him getting better if given the minutes and opportunity to get better. So that's Cole Swider, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about. Now, Darius Bazley, that guy is something to be marveled at because he is the quintessential player that proves the fact that if you give him minutes, he will produce. Now, if you are familiar with Bazley and you've seen him before, that's because he's already been in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm talking about he's only 25 years old as of last month. He plays power forward. He's been in the China Basketball Association thus far. Um, he was drafted by the Utah Jazz in 2019. And you know what he was, ladies and gentlemen? He went in a first round, 23rd overall pick. Okay, so that means he was touted to be, they had high hopes for him coming into the NBA. Okay, so he was drafted by the Jazz, but he didn't start his career, his NBA career until he got to OKC, 2019 to 2023. Then he started bouncing around. He went to the Suns in 2023. That same year, half the year, the second half of the year, he went to the Delaware Bluecoats. In 2024, early 24, he went to the Philadelphia 76ers. And then middle 2024, he went back to the Delaware Bluecoats. Then later on that year, he went to the Jazz. And then later on that year, 2024, he went to the Salt Lake City Stars. They were just jumping him around. Then he went over to the China Basketball Association and played for the Guangdong Southern Tigers. Okay. Then he came back to the States to the Delaware Bluecoats. And then he went back to Guangdong Southern Tigers. And then he came over here to the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Summer League. And ladies and gentlemen, he's doing what he's doing. Now, this is what he's done in the NBA. He's made, he's made the All NBA G League second team, the NBA G League All Defensive Team. So he's a defender. Say if you're on the All Defensive Team, no matter which one, defense is one of your big things. The NBA G League Next Up game, and then the McDonald's All Star. 2018. McDonald's All-American game. Okay. So he's another guy. He went to another guy. Okay, so he went to where'd he go? Give me a second. He was committed to sign with the University of Syracuse. And then don't say anything else here. He was in high school, and then he was committed to sign to Syracuse, but he didn't go. So he pretty much jumped from the NBA. From high school to the NBA, because it's just his professional career here. So, Mr. Bazley, young man Bazley, he plays power forward position. He's 6'9", 216. Now he puts a little weight on him. He'll be a total monster. Now him playing power forward at 216 tells me one thing. At 6'9", he got the height for it, but he has the weight of like a shooting guard or maybe even a point guard. You know what I'm talking about? He's smaller than a small forward in terms of weight. But his motor, his energy, and his fearlessness is what gives him. He's like Vando. He kind of reminds me of Vando, except he can score the ball more efficiently than Vando. So he's got Vando's motor. He looks like he can play defense up to par with Vando, but he can also score. So could he be a two-way guy? Playing the power forward who can also play small forward, even though it doesn't say it here, but he's fast enough and got enough motor to play small forward. Could he be a guy that we sign to the team? Because he's played over 4 years in the NBA thus far. He is no longer eligible for what is that? I think he's no longer eligible for a two-way contract. I'm talking about he's already played 4 years in the NBA. So now we either got to sign him or let him go to another team. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, I want to sign this kid right now. Let's not wait for it. Let's not waive him. Let's not wait till we go to another team. I want to sign this kid right now because he does two things for us. One, he plays defense like a motherfucker, right? Small forward position. He plays defense. Two, he can shoot that ball a little bit. Remember, he bust AD ass last year. Y'all remember? I seen him in the NBA before, and he popped that three in AD face. If y'all don't believe me, y'all go look it up. Highlights. I remember though. Popped that three in AD face. He shot with confidence in the face of a 75 anniversary, 75th anniversary player like AD, a shot blocking player, defensive player like AD, and he made it with confidence and he kept it pushing. That dude was cooking. He was out there doing his thing out there on the floor. Could he be a two-way small forward? And we can slot him in at the power forward sometimes. Will LeBron go to the bench? Could he be that for us? Is he good enough? Can he shoot good enough? Well, for what I saw yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, that dude got heart in him. And he's already been in the league for 6 years now, been in since he was 19. Came in 2019, played with OKC 4 years. Then he played with Phoenix. And then he played with Philly. Then he played with the Jazz for a total of 237 games, ladies and gentlemen. When he played with OKC in 2021, you know what he did? He actually started. He played 55 games, and he started all 55 games. Okay, his first year, he played 61 games, and he started 9 of those games. His third year, he played 69 games, and he started 53 of those 69 games. So he's been a starter before. So he's had starter like minutes and time before. When he played with OKC, his last season, where he played half the year with OKC and half the year with the rest of the year with Phoenix, he gave you 36 games with OKC. He started one of those games, and then he played 7 games with Phoenix. He didn't start none of those games. He didn't start with Philadelphia the 3 games he played with them, and he didn't start with Utah the 6 games he played with them. Now let's go over his minutes right quick, just so we can put into perspective what type of player this dude is, and he can be that two-way small forward that we might be looking for, ladies and gentlemen, that can actually score. Or he can be like the two-way power forward that we wanted Vando to be, but Vando's not. And here it goes. It goes a little something like this. Okay, his first year with OKC, he averaged 18.5 points, 18.5 minutes, which is really 19 minutes. He had low field goal percentage, but he shot the 3 at 35%. He shot the field goal at 40%. Not too bad, not too good. He gave you 4 rebounds. He gave you almost 1 assist. He gave you a half a steal, and he gave you almost 1 full block. Ladies and gentlemen, in 19 minutes of play, he gave you six points. Now, remember I told you he started 9 of those 61 games that he played. Get this. The very next year, he played 55 games, started off 55 of those games. He averaged 31.2 minutes, y'all. He shot the field goal once again, 40%. He was horrible at the 3 that year, shooting 29%. But he gave you more rebounds. He gave you 7.2 rebounds in 31 minutes of action. He gave you 1 whole assist in 31 minutes of action. He gave you a half a steal in 31 minutes of action. He gave you a half a block in 31 minutes of action. And he gave you 14 points in 31 minutes of action, ladies and gentlemen. Most of his scoring came from inside, layups and dunks. So there you go. Give him, and he probably didn't shoot the ball that much. He probably didn't get a chance to. So, but I'm seeing this pattern here, okay? He gave you the very next year, his third season in the NBA, he gave you 69 games, and 53 of those games he started. In 28 minutes, he got his field goal percentage up a little bit to 42%. His 3 points went up a little bit to 30%. He gave you 6 rebounds. He gave you 1 assist. He gave you a steal. He gave you 1 full block, and he gave you 11 points. He gave you 11 points in 27 minutes. Okay, his last year with OKC, he only started 1 of those games. He only played 36 games. He only averaged 15 minutes. He shot 45% from the field. He shot 40% straight up and down. He shot 40% from the 3. He gave you 3 rebounds. He gave you 1 assist. He gave you a half a steal. He gave you 1 block. He gave you 5 points. So if his minute production go down, his points production go down. Okay. His first year with Phoenix, he played those 7 games. He only averaged 8 minutes. Okay. I'm not gonna go to the other things. In 8 minutes, the dude gave you 4 points. Well, excuse me, 9 minutes, he gave you 4 points. Okay. His 3 games that he played with Phoenix, he only averaged 3.3 minutes. In 3 minutes, he gave you no points, of course. You know what I'm saying? Barely any minutes, barely any points, or if at all. Okay. The last time we seen him in the NBA, he played for Utah. He gave them 6 games. He averaged 24 minutes. He shot from a whopping 62% from the field, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't shoot that many threes, but when he did, he shot 25%. He gave you 83% from the line. He gave you 5 rebounds per game. He gave you 1 assist per game, 1 steal per game, 1 block per game, and 8 points per game. Now look at the PPGs. Look at the points per game. Notice the more minutes you give him, the more he scores. You give him 24 minutes, he scored 8 points. You give him 30 minutes, he scored 14 points. You give him 28 minutes, he scored 11 points. See what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a pattern there. You know what I'm talking about? Now get this, he's been to the playoffs 1 time with OKC. He played all 7 games. He didn't start either game, but he only got 18 minutes. Okay, here's what he did in his 1 playoff game, well, his 7 playoff games. This is what he did. He shot from the field 42%. He shot 50% from the 3. He shot 90% from the field goal, ladies and gentlemen. He gave you 7 rebounds. Or excuse me. Yeah, he gave you 7 rebounds. He gave you 1 assist, no steals. He gave you a half a block. He gave you 7 points a game. So he gave 7 points a game at 18 minutes of action in his 1 playoff appearance in OKC in 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, this kid to me has a tremendous upside. He's proven, much like Jake LaRavia and other guys, if given the opportunity, if he's given a steady opportunity, what could he do off the bench? Let's just say we give him, I'm gonna pick a time where he came off the bench the most. Okay. Let's say I'll use when he played for, okay, I'll use when he played Utah, his very last year. He came off the bench. He averaged 23 points off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Off the bench. So 23 minutes off the bench. So I'll say if you give him if he can get anywhere between 18 and 24 minutes of bench action, he can give you anywhere between 8 to 10 points per game. He can give you anywhere between 6 to 8 rebounds per game. He can give you maybe a half a steal. He can probably give you an assist, and he may be able to give you a block, a half a block to a block per game, ladies and gentlemen. Do you believe that we could use Darius Bazley's prowess out there, what he can do, what he brings, his brand of basketball? Do you think we can use, you know what I'm saying, his branding of power forward and small forward play coming off the bench with 20 minutes of play? Let's just say 20, 21, 22 minutes of play. Do you think we can use his 8-9 points per game coming off the bench? Will we be excited or okay with that 8-9 points coming off the bench? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will. If he can give us 20 minutes, and in 20 minutes of time, he can give us half the amount of points. Let's say he can give us 10 points. Let's say he can give us 8 to 10 points in 20 minutes of action off the bench. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be happy with that. Wouldn't y'all? Off the bench? Isn't that more than what Vando's given us? You know, I would definitely take that. Here it is. We have a guy who's not just the defensive guy. He could play defense. We know that. We know he could play defense. Okay, maybe not to the level of Vando just yet, but he's got that motor. He got that hustle like Vando does. But the difference is he can score better than Vando and more efficiently than Vando and more consistently than Vando. So I'll take him and give him 18, 19, 20 minutes before I give it to Vando. If we get rid of Vando, ladies and gentlemen, I think there go your answer for Vando to bring a guy back for Vando. And I trust him because he's been in the league, hell, just as long as Vando, just about. Might as well say. So here it is, the guy, what we expected in Vando to give us a little bit of offense and be a defensive juggernaut. I think that Bazley covers what Vando does for us. I don't think we'll be losing Vando. We'll be losing much getting rid of Vando if we got a guy on the team that's just as impactful. Matter of fact, he's bigger than Vando. Vando is 214, 6'8". That's his true numbers. He may be 6'9" now. Let's just say 6'9", 220. Well, they're essentially the same size. He's essentially better than Vando. Always has been. Vando is a second round pick, 41st overall. So Vando wasn't really touted like that. As a matter of fact, looks like here they played for the Blue Coats at the same time. Vando's only a year older than him. Vando hasn't won any awards like that, except the McDonald's All-American thing, whatever the case may be, and then the NBA Cup champion, of course, with the Lakers. But I think Ken Bazley might be a step above Vando, just like Jake LaRavia is a step above Dorian Finney-Smith. You know what I'm saying? But just for quality insurance purposes, let's go ahead and check out Vando's stats for last year. We're just taking last year, ladies and gentlemen, and maybe the year before that. Okay, Vando only started 2 games for us this year. He played 36 of those games, right? He started 16 minutes. Now he shot the field goal better, because Vando get most of the stuff at the rim. He shot the field goal at 49%. Okay, that's not bad. But he shot the 3 at a horrible, abysmal 28%. And then his free throws was left nothing to be desired either. And he only averaged 5 rebounds, and he averaged 1 assist a game. He averaged 1 steal, and he averaged 0.3 blocks per game and 4 points per game. That's nothing. Right before that, the year before that, he started 6 times. He played 29 games. He averaged more minutes than Bazley with 20 minutes. Okay, he shot the 3 at 30%. Whack. His field goal percentage was 52%. We know he's gonna get that because he get most of the stuff at the rim. His rebounds went down a little bit. His rebounds, they kind of went up from last year, but he gave you 5 rebounds. He gave you 1 assist. He gave you 1 steal, which Vando is a hustler. He'll give you 1 steal, pretty much nothing register on the blocks, and then he gave you 5.2 points per game. So already Bazley is slightly better than Vando, and he's played less minutes than Vando. Slightly better than Vando, played less minutes than Vando. Let's go over here to the playoffs. Vando played 5 games this year with us in the playoffs. He played all the 5 games we played. He gave you 12 minutes. And 12 minutes of time, he shot 33% from the field, nothing from the 3. He only gave you 4 rebounds, 1 assist, a half a steal, 0.2 blocks per game, and he gave you 2 points per game. 2 points per game and 15 minutes of action, 12 minutes of action, ladies and gentlemen. I would rather take Bazley. That's taking nothing away from Vando. I'm just saying it's time to move on from Vando. We were stuck on Vando at first, but it's time to move on from Vando. Bazley did more in his couple games last year with fewer minutes than Vando did. That's a fact. That dude averaged 9 minutes in his first 7 games with Phoenix, 9 minutes, and he gave you 4 points. You know what I'm saying? That's saying a little something. So he ever so slightly edges out Vando. He's ever so slightly younger, ever so slightly bigger and taller, maybe. Got just as much energy and can score a little bit better than Vando can. At a more efficient rate. Yesterday, we won the game on his clutch performance from his hustling. Missed the shot, he got a dunk late to seal the game for the Lakers yesterday. Yo, I'm putting my trust in this kid, and it's time for us to bring him up. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock, y'all. It's time for us to bring this kid up. I want to bring him up. He's been floating around the NBA long enough. I got faith enough in him to bring him up and give him a shot. He could be that diamond in the rough for us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling y'all, Now, I usually don't have faith in a lot of G League players or draftees or young guys like that. I'm an old dude, so I'm like, hey, I want a guy that's ready right now. But with an aging LeBron and LeBron getting ready to leave soon or whatever the case may be, and we needing to bolster our bench with young athletic talent, this dude, you could basically say he's a lob threat. He will try to yam on you. Now we got more athleticism, bring him up there. We got Jake LaRabia coming off the bench, athleticism, hustle, going to play those passing lanes, something that Dorian Finney-Smith couldn't do. He go move his feet slightly faster than Dorian Finney-Smith. We got Bazley, he coming up. He's athletic and fast and hustle. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to hustle for a ball with 2 defenders on him, and the ball ended up going out of bounds. Hustle. Never stop. Never give up on the play. Somebody shoot the ball. He not running back the other direction. He going where the ball is going. Yo, shoot the ball. I'm not going to wait around and see if it might make it or miss it. I'm going for the damn ball. Possibly try to give me an offensive rebound for the team and give us a second chance just in case my teammate miss. Give us a second chance to score. Ladies and gentlemen, I love his motor. Fuck the numbers and the points. His motor is what attracted me to his game. That made me be like, you know what? Let's take a deeper dive to this kid's game. You know what I'm saying? And what he can do for us. I know he said he's not the answer right now, whatever the case may be, but he does provide a blueprint for the solution. I'm telling you, this kid is. Look out for Bazley. I urge the Lakers not to drop the ball on him, and give him a shot to prove what he can do in this league. You know what I'm talking about? Before I go any further, let me go back up here. I know people's been coming in, so let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who's come in. You know what I'm talking about? Where we at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. H. Davis says, after last night, they need to go ahead and sign him. I totally agree, man. Go ahead and sign him. He's not eligible for any more 2-ways, whatever. He's already got over his 4 years. So go ahead and sign him, man. He ain't a kid no more. Go ahead and sign him. Now I'm talking about Goat James said, no assist from Dalton Connect is insane. The boy ain't passing shit. Nah, he ain't passing nothing. He wanted to get out there and score, show himself approved. He'll probably never be a passer or facilitator. He'll just be a straight catch and shoot guy. And that's fine. That's cool. It won't do him well too long with our organization, to be honest with you. We're going to need him to advance his gameplay. And if he doesn't advance, he won't survive long in the Laker uniform. We're just going to need him to do that. But right now, as it stands, if he can score, he can score at will like that, we'll take it right now. H. Davis says, if I'm the Lakers, I'm signing him now. Talking about Ken Bazley. Talking about Darius Bazley, y'all. I'm in full agreement with that. There he is, Run Ton Tizzy says, salute, bro. Brody, thank you for showing up to the channel, man. Appreciate you always coming over here, bro. H. Davis says, what it do, Run Ton? And I'm talking about, there he is, Nate. Nate says, salute, Major. What it do, my brother Nate? You know what I'm talking about? He said, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And subscribe to the channel right now. You know what I'm talking about? Now you got Nate telling y'all these things, man. So to be honest with you, I get tired of telling y'all, man, so go ahead and subscribe, man. I feel like I'm begging. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like I'm begging and pleading for y'all to do it, man. Y'all should already know what to do. I shouldn't have to tell y'all these things. You understand what I'm talking about? So go ahead and do what Nate is telling y'all to do right now. And there go my damn nephew, Jada Scorpio. He says, not gonna lie, I'm taking D-Bays. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Before I take Cole Swider. Swider cannot move quick enough defensively. He can't move his feet quick enough defensively. I agree. Swider is a taller connect, so to speak. You know what I mean? No defense to sneeze at. You know what I'm talking about? So we don't need another guy like that. You know what I'm talking about? We already got niggas that can't move like that. You know what I'm talking about? There goes a KB Huff. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody be quiet on the set. KB just pulled up, ladies and gentlemen. When KB pull up, it's got to be extremely quiet. Moment of silence for KBZ, my damn little brother. Well, actually, not my little brother. Technically, he's older than me, but that's a topic for another discussion. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. KBZ, thank you for showing up. He says, I need that 3-ball. Yes, I just need that 3-ball. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got some shooters this year, man. I'm thus far, I don't know what else we're gonna do. I know we're not finished making moves, or at least I don't believe we're finished making moves. We shouldn't be finished, but we definitely got some shooters. Um, we got some shooters now. Just with Jake LaRobbie coming in, he coming off the bench. He's a sniper off the bench for certain. And you could best believe that nigga gonna have the confidence to shoot that ball and take it to the rim. He ain't just no catch and shoot dude. That nigga play defense. That white boy played defense. You know what I'm talking about? A Goat James says, like, share, and subscribe. There he is. Cuzzo telling y'all to like, share, and subscribe now. Hey, if one more person have to tell y'all that, bro, we just gonna have to, I'm just gonna have to end the stream and we all just gonna have to go outside in the backyard, man. This is getting ridiculous now. You understand what I'm talking about? H. Davis says, "That's all I'm saying. Sign him right now, bro." Hey, what said is don't need to be said no more. H. Davis already said it. He said, "What it do, KBZ?" And I'm talking about what it do, y'all. What it do? KB says, "What it do, Davis?" You know what I'm talking about? I know we got a nigga on the team named RJ Davis, but the only Davis I know right now is H. Motherfucking Davis, my damn sniper of the channel, my damn nephew. Y'all better know that. A Cuzzo says, "Old boy Darius should get a spot on the team, the roster ASAP, or it could be fool's gold." You know, in my opinion, he's better than Shake. Oh, you best believe it. Getting that three, shooting out. I can't see. Shooting with the team like this is not enough. Yeah, right now. So man, we got it. We gotta make some moves, bro. We gotta make more moves. I still say we need a two-way wing guy, a two-way shooting guard, perhaps. That's what I really want, and see where it goes from there. The Go James says, "What up, KB?" KB says, "You got to chill, bro." Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, I don't mean to put you on the front street like that, KBZ, but I'm talking about I got to roll out the purple and gold carpet when you show up here, man. That's what I do for my family. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I can't contain my excitement when y'all come up here. When other niggas come up here, I'm like, yeah, he's here. Hey, man, yo, thanks for showing up. But when my family come up here, I get, I just get choked up sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I'm not emotional. I'm not an emotional guy or anything. I'm tough and all of that, but I'm just saying, like, every now and again, what I'm saying, the bee pollen in the air, fuck a nigga, eyes up and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, sometimes I get a little misty eyed. But but that's a topic for another discussion. Next discussion. You know what I'm talking about? There he is, the bandwagon. People saying this Darius Bazley game resembles Pascal Siakam. And you know what? To an extent, it does. To an extent, it does. I can definitely see where they're coming with that. He has that motor. He has that energy. He's a defensive dog. I could tell he's going to be a dog on the defensive game. And he goes for he goes for every ball, bro. He goes for every possession. He doesn't give up on no play, and I like that. You see, remember we was talking about players that have that dog in them, or excuse me, that had that wolf in them. Players that's gonna hustle, players that's not gonna be lazy, just standing around wait for a nigga to miss a shot. Well, he's one of those players that uplift the defensive side of things. Like if we miss, everybody should, man. If we miss, it shouldn't be everybody standing under the rim. I mean, if they miss, it shouldn't be everybody standing under the rim. You should be guarding your man and hopefully split apart so everybody can. So if it's a 50-50 ball, the ball bounce off the back of the rim, whatever the case may be, it's not going right back into the hands of the person that shot it. You know what I'm saying? We've seen enough of that. And teams have scored points, second chance, so many second chance points off of us just on the strength that we're not moving our feet on defense. We're not getting back on defense. You know what I'm talking about? Or if we miss a shot and just stand there and complain to the refs. Fucking stop doing that shit. Miss, start running back down the court. It should be some niggas running back down the court. It should be maybe a nigga standing there just in case the ball falls right down. But I'd rather the ball fall right down into the hands of the opponent, right up under the rim, than for that motherfucker for us to miss it clink. And then the ball clink all the way off to the three-point line, all the way into the opponent's hands, and they running it all the way down for a possible 3-or-2 situation, a fast break situation. No, we need to be guarding on all fronts. You know what I'm talking about? There was even a portion of the game where I seen him pick this dude up 94 feet. I'm like, damn, this is a power forward / small forward doing this. That shit right there made me. I almost shed a tear, bro. And then I realized that wasn't the reason I was shedding a tear. I was shedding a tear because I was next to a window, right? And the wind was kind of blowing through the little draft. And you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm talking about. So that's how I felt, bro. Like that's how I felt. And I think that this guy deserves a shot, definitely. And I want him to get that shot. I'm talking about. H. Davis says, Cuba, if you don't know, you better look him up. Hey, man. I'm talking about. Yeah, H. Davis said it, man. He said it. I didn't. Lakers all day dope. He said, Brian does, and Luke, I'm assuming he says Luca, does do all that all the time, talk to the refs and not getting back on defense. Well, they're gonna have to stop doing that shit this year, man. I know the refs can be a bitch and they don't want to call certain things on, for them in their favor, and then they want to call certain things on them. Sometimes it might not even be a foul, whatever the case may be. But we can't depend on the refs this year, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? I want the Lakers to understand. Everybody in the league hate us, even though we're not the champions or anything like that. People are trying to catch up with us. They're trying to besmirch our legacy. So that means the refs is going to kind of play it for the other team. That's just the way it's going to be. Since we know that, it's time to stop bitching and just get back on defense, man. I'm not depending on the refs to give us calls, anything. The motherfuckers don't give us calls. If we get an N1, we're just going to keep it pushing. That's just the way it's going to be. You know what I'm talking about? So it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm talking about? Chris says a two-way wing, and this is why. Talk about player. Give me a second, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. So it says, Go James says two-way wing, and this is why I always. It's taking me a time to read this because that little thing is in the way, y'all. This is why I always talked about player development, and it is a factor taking young guys, but can't honestly think about mid or high level two-way guys that won't be cheap to get them. No, that's true. Won't be cheap to get them. Cuba says, LADD, shut your Bron hating ass up, nigga. And Bron been doing it his whole career. Same for Luca. Hey, yeah, it's facts, man. Can't argue with the facts. Cuzzo says, hey, hold on. Give me a second. Oh, damn, this is crazy. Okay. All right. Cuzzo says, because they will be the most sought after player besides the best player from the trade, buyouts, or free agency. Hey, that is true. That is definitely true. You know what I'm talking about? Go James, he put the period there. Thank you for putting that period there, bro. It gets harder and harder to read this because I'm doing it from my phone now. I'm doing it from a remote phone. Because I had a connection issue earlier, which is why I came on hella late. You know what I'm talking about? I see how I felt like Gerald coming in all extra late. Yeah, I'm going to start the stream at 5, and then it'll start the goddamn thing at 7:30 at night. Niggas done had they dinner and made love to their wives and went to sleep by that point. You're like, goddamn, nigga, you finally getting on? Goddamn. So y'all hold me accountable when I'm late. You know what I'm talking about? Lakers all day says, go James, who's the two-way wing that you want? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, I think he was just speaking in general, that he was talking about player development because two-way wings out there, especially a quality one, it's going to be expensive, and I agree. So let's develop, two-way down there, or find some type of diamond in the rough in the G leagues, man. It's diamonds down there, bro. We just got to look for them. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna find down there, bro. You can't always just look to free agency or buyouts and stuff because shit is expensive. So I get what he's saying, definitely. You know what I'm talking about? But H. Davis says, Darius, Lakers all day. Darius, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what it is, man. I just wanted to get up here and shed some light on that, man, and just give y'all just some pointers on what we looking at and who we're looking at. And those are the two main guys. It was Cole Swider. We already know Dalton Connect. We know Bronny. But Cole Swider and Darius Bazley is the guys we're looking at heavily. But especially Darius Bazley because I believe he fits a need that we can use right now. A two-way big guy or a two-way small forward, power forward that can actually shoot that ball. He can get some rebounds. Hell, he can even throw an assist and get a block here and there. And he got that motor, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, so that's what it is. You know what I mean? So that's where we at with it. And that's where we're gonna be with it. Lakers all day, man. Thank you for showing up to the channel, bro. I forgot to thank you. You know what I'm talking about? Laker Girl says, Major, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, thank you, Laker Girl. Please, once again, go subscribe to Laker Girl 36 right now. You know what I'm talking about? It's better for y'all to hear from me than to hear from Lewis, because when Lewis get up here, he gonna cuss everybody the fuck out, including me. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I can hear Lewis now cussing me out. Maybe you just gonna let everybody come up here and nobody's gonna go subscribe to Laker Girl 36 channel. You man, that's fucked up. You know, everybody can get the fuck off of here. You know what I'm saying? You should make it up with entertainment. See, sometime I have to fall back and shut up, even though it's my goddamn channel. He'd be like, hold on, I got for you. Fall back right quick. Let me get this. Hey, y'all better go subscribe to my little sister. Y'all better go subscribe to Laker Girl channel and go subscribe to DJ channel and hit that like button over here and make the level entertainment. Hey, yo, when Lewis get to talking, bro, shut up. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Lakers all day, says Kamiga. And don't y'all be laughing at me, you know what I'm talking about? Lakers all day said Kamiga is the player that I want. Yeah, I want him too. Jada Scorpio says D Bays is perfect for the roster. Then a lot of defensive issues around Luka, AR, and Brian and AR. I totally agree. Goat James says, lad, he was like, I don't know right now, bro. We just need to get some names or look at a list of available guys. Yeah, facts. And Joe, there he is, my damn nephew, one of my favorites. You know what I'm talking about? He says, salute, big uncle. Salute, Joe. Thanks for showing up to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Cuzzo laughing at me again. Now Joe is laughing at me again. Now Laker Girl is laughing at me again. Now All Day Dope is laughing at me again. God damn, everybody laughing at me. What I do wrong? Why? Because I brought Lewis up here. Is y'all laughing at Lewis? Y'all want me to bring him back? Say Lewis. They laughing at you. Wait, who give me your phone? Give me your phone. So y'all niggas want to laugh at me? See, that's what y'all want to do? Y'all want to laugh at me? See, y'all laughing because I'm telling y'all the truth? Shit, this is what we do over here at Making Up with Entertainment. And this is what we do when we go over there at Lakers in 5. Shit, this ain't no laughing matter. This season, I'm on niggas next. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on niggas next. Yeah, you tell him, Lewis. Yeah, I'm going to kill him. I'm on niggas next. Hey, man, y'all heard what the damn nephew said, bro. Y'all niggas next. Hey, you hear that, Cuba? Oh, yeah, I'm really on Cuba's neck. Hey, Cuba. Hey, Cuba, I'll show you what a missile crisis is. I'm on your neck. I'm on your head. Hey, Cuba. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Cuba said, shut your candy ass up, Lewis. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, yeah, Cuba. Hey, I'm on your neck. Next time we go live on DJ channel, I want to see you. I'm gonna put you on the grill. I'm gonna smoke you like cooked brisket. Hey, y'all, y'all heard what Lewis said, y'all. Lewis is hyped tonight, bro. But I like that in my, the Laker family. I like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So keep it hype. Go James. He says, Joe, Laker Girl, there we go. Joe says, what up, Chris? And Laker Girl. Chris says, lad, Kaminga the only player that you want, huh? Joe said, you got to do a Gemini impression. I'm working on Gemini, man. Well, I can't really get his vocals down, but I can get the cadence or whatever. But no. So let's go Lakers all day versus Gemini. So Lakers all day. Okay, I'm gonna be a mediator right quick, right? Let's have a little bit of fun right quick on Major Level Entertainment, right? So this is a conversation between me, Lewis, Lakers all day, and Gemini. So I'm talking, right? So I'm like, hey, yo, so how do y'all feel about each one of y'all feel about you know what I'm saying, Darius Bazley, man. You know what I'm saying? I like what I saw. I like this kid's motor. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Lewis, and give your take. Well, like I said, we need this guy, power forward, and he can space the floor. He could be a live threat for Luka and LeBron. I like him. Yes, he might be able to fill in for Vando and maybe Wooly.
So let's figure. We got some things to figure out, but I like him. I like him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Lewis, you know what I'm talking about? Thank you for the take, Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the take, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers all day. You there?
Yeah, yeah, me, yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, man, so how you feel about it, bro? Do you think we can get another player, or you looking at him?
Well, yeah, I want Kaminga. You know, and the only thing about that is that I know we don't have a lot of money to work with, and we need another guy that's going to be a two-way guy. And um, but I like the Bazley guy. He just got to show me enough. I haven't seen enough from him. He got to show me enough for me to like really look into his game and see what he can do for the team. So but I like him. If we can't get Kaminga or Wiggins, I definitely like him. As a player.
All right, man. Appreciate that. Lakers all day. I like him too, man. I was saying the same thing over on Lakers in 5 about this kid. Like he showed me a lot yesterday. Gemini, you there? Yes, sir. Yeah. So how you feel about all this? Like Bazley or whatever the case may be playing power forward. Well, no. Or see, Major, see, that's a lie. See, the thing is that uh he plays the two, but he can play. They say he's a power forward, but he can play multiple positions, and that's not what we need for this organization. For this organization, we need a wing defender. We need him to be able to shoot the three. Now, now, he literally fills the position that we need him to fill. But the only thing is, he literally has to come in to slot in for LeBron or Rui. Now, if he can slot in for Rui, then we might be able to slot him in to the starting lineup if we get rid of Vando, or it may be even Rui. So you saying send Rui to the bench? No. We don't want to send Rui to the bench because Rui Rui is a better scorer right now for what we need than he is. So okay, so you
Wait, hold on, Major, hold on. I got something to say.
wait, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta ask him a question. So you cool with him coming off? You cool with Rui coming off the bench over him, even though Rui's a better scorer right now? No. That's not what I said. No, that's not what I said. We literally have a guy that's 6'8", 6'9", that play power forward and a small forward body that the organization need to develop more. Remember Max Christie, how he didn't have any confidence in his shot and his cardio. He had to get his cardio right, and he literally would be the player that we need. Okay, Lakers all day. Go ahead.
No, so Gemini, let me ask you a question. So, the thing of it is that when you're talking about cardio, right? But how could a guy need cardio and he's only 25 years old? Like, yeah, explain that to me. You explain that to me.
Well, let me. I can explain it. See, here's the thing. See, Gemini is always talking about cardio, and I don't understand why he's talking about cardio so much. I mean, the guy got there on the basketball court. Isn't that cardio enough? Because they're already running up and down the court. So that's gotta be that's all the cardio they need. No. But Lewis. See, here's the thing. See, the thing is that with cardio is it's you have to have it's a different type of cardio. For this organization, you literally have to run around, and you have to have defensive prowess. Defensive prowess. If you are a defender, you're known for your defensive prowess. Then this is the thing that you have to do for this organization. You know. Okay, yo, Gemini. The word is prowess. There's no L in prowess. It's prowess. Prowess. No, man. Look, like, I ain't about to argue with you. Just go ahead and look it up. Just look it up. Look up, and somebody look up prowess for me. It's Prowess. You see, I know these things because I'm smart. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I know these things. You're an illiterate motherfucker. So literally, I graduated. I got 2 master's degrees, and you literally need to shut the fuck up. Like really, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You always talking shit, man. You always think you know everything. You don't know shit. Just be quiet. Hey, make your million ass. Nah, man, I ain't gonna be nobody. But I want everybody to get their final takes, and then we're gonna wrap the show up. So go ahead, Lewis. Go ahead. Yeah, man, all I gotta say is Lakers 5. We ain't going for that bullshit this year. I'm more niggas next like Gemini and FYM cool. I'm more hitting that cool. Fuck all them niggas. Lakers 5. All right, Lou. Hey man, powerful words by my damn nephew Lewis. Go ahead, LADD.
Yeah, I just want to say, Lakers in 5. LeBron needs to go from the team. This is a new era. Luca and AR is gonna and Aiden is gonna be good for the team. And LeBron, this is LeBron last year, and I'm gonna go for the Lakers, but the only way we're gonna win is if LeBron is not on the team anymore, and that's all I gotta say.
Okay, man. Hey, Lakers all day, man. Thank you. Appreciate for showing up to the channel.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, Gemini, take it away, man. But hold on. There's a time limit on this. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. We're going to the back cave after this. Well, Major Level Entertainment don't have a back cave. We have something called the Shadow Realm. But no, man, I got to get to sleep, man. So I ain't got time for long drug out speech. You know what I'm saying? Go just give you 30-second take. Go ahead right now. Okay. Well, see, here's the thing. We have to get to where the Lakers players have cardio, and the cardio is the thing that's gonna make us win the games, and we literally have to. We can't depend on LeBron and Luka to do everything, but we need the young guys to step up and show their defensive prowess and uh, take more confident shots and be more efficient from the line.
A few moments later.
So we just, hey man, could you wrap this up, man? It's been 30 minutes, bro. I said 30 seconds. I'm almost done. I'm literally one more point. So I just want to just let you know that that JC is a bitch, and and if he was up here right now, I say it to his face. Hey, wait a minute, man. I can't let you call a little bro a bitch like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Without him coming up here defending himself, man. He's a bitch. All right, well, if he's a bitch, then you a nigga. Then you literally. Well, yeah, I literally don't like that word. I literally don't like that. All right, well, look, man, we about to go to the Shadow Realm, y'all. But thank y'all for another edition of Major Level Entertainment. All right, peace. All right, y'all. I hope y'all like that little skit I just did. You know what I'm talking about? I gave my best impression right there. Just give y'all a little bit of entertainment for everything. But let me go ahead and go up to the chats, man. See what y'all been talking about down there in the chats. You know what I'm talking about? So where I left off at, I said the bandwagon. Okay, I left off at the bandwagon. It said LADD. What you laughing at? The bandwagon will impersonate your candy ass. Yeah, man. Yeah. A Laker girl said, Joe, he do. Chris says no. Like Destiny's Child. Lakers all day. I like Matisse Thybulle and Io Samnu. I definitely like him too. Joe was talking about him yesterday. I would definitely pick that kid up. I like his motor too. Lakers all day. Dope is laughing at me. Joe's laughing at me. He said, "I'm crying." Go. James Cuzzo says, "Hey, that boy Lewis, man. You know what I'm talking about." He said, "LAD got that crazy ass voice." Joe said, "No. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Wait. No. They laughed at me. Gemini sounds like Forrest Gump. Hey, yeah, he does. He said spot on. He said get bees up there. Well, I can't preachers in church right now. Last time I tried to call preachers in church, but bees around here somewhere, man. He can't drop by for a visit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he in the bathroom. He come out. I get bees. But I would love to have seen Bees and Gemini go back and forth at it. That would have been funny. You know what I'm saying? Bees be cussing them out. Gemini be up there like, yeah, no, wait, Bees, wait, Bees. Nah, nigga, you wait. Nah, nigga, see the thing? See, that boy AD soft. No, he wasn't soft. What? No. Wait. He literally was our defensive anchor. Oh, he wasn't. I don't want to hear that bullshit. That nigga was soft, look, like toilet tissue, soft. No, well. I. Hey, look, we ain't got time for you to formulate your words, man. I got to move on to the next people. It would be like that. So, Joe said one of the best streams, man. I appreciate that. Um, Goat James says it's prowess, not prowess. Hey, was I right, Goat James? Was I right? That nigga be saying prowess. I'm like, no, it's prowess. And he only got that word for me, but he still could say it right. What if I said prowess on Lakers in 5 until I said that shit? Like, he even tried to say decorum. He said that wrong. He was like, decorum. What the fuck is decorum? It's decorum. Goddamn, I know you from the South, nigga, but goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? And if you cuss at my boy JC again, it's gonna be on and popping. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says that nigga said fuck this. Hey man, I'm glad that y'all laughing at me, bro. He said Gemini never wrong in his book. He know the answer to everything. Hey, facts. H. Davis says big facts. Joe's laughing at me again. Jay the Scorpio laughing at me. H. Davis laughing at me. Joe says washed. That's preach. Washed. Colin Saxton. You know, Go James are laughing at me. All right, y'all. That's enough. That's enough, man. Y'all making me sweat. Now you know what I'm talking about. Oh, pause. Yeah. That didn't come out right. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So this is the end of Major Level Entertainment, man. Appreciate everybody showing up. But I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna let Lewis go ahead and end the stream. What y'all say, man? Somebody put a yes down there in the comment if y'all want Lewis to go ahead and end the stream for me, man. I gotta roll right quick. But if anybody want Lewis to end the stream, man, just put one yes down there. I just need one yes. Lewis in the stream. Lewis in the stream. Who y'all want to end the stream? Lewis, Bees, Gemini. Who y'all want? Lewis, Bees, Gemini, Lakers all day. Somebody put down in the comments who y'all want to end the stream. I can't do it, but I'm gonna put one of those guys in charge to end the stream. Who y'all want? Y'all want Obama? Anybody want Obama? Anybody want Obama? Somebody put a name down there. Joe put one. One. Anybody want anybody in particular to end the stream for me? You know what I'm talking about? Anybody. First name I see is the name I'll do. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody? Anybody want me to end the stream? Who want to come up here? I can have Mike Tyson in the stream. I can have Michael Jackson in the stream. I could have who y'all want me to end the stream? Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson, uh Barney the dinosaur. I mean, Bees, Gemini. Who y'all want, man? Somebody throw a name out there for me. Please throw a name out there for me. Please don't make me beg like James Brown. Please. Somebody give me a name, man. Give me a name. Give me a name or I'm gonna let Lewis do it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Going once, going twice. All right, Lewis, man, go ahead and take this home, man. I'm gonna fall back. Oh, yeah, thank you, Uncle. Yeah, so thank you all for showing up for Major Level Entertainment. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go on your channel, go be a faithful member over here on Acres and Five. You know, I'm talking about DJ channel. And also, if you like movies, you know what I'm saying, go subscribe to Mooch Entertainment and go over there and be a loyal, faithful member over there. And you with Acres and Five, you could become a membership. You can have a membership over there. You're like in 5, 6, or 7, where he does his rallies, and he could you can win money over there and prizes and stuff like that. I win, I call Major how I win. So you know what I'm saying. Go over there, subscribe to his channel. Also, go subscribe to Acre Girl channel. Acre Girl 36. On YouTube. Go over there. She have fire interviews and everything like that. And who else? Go subscribe to Cuba Run Down Productions and wait, hold on, Lewis. Did you say Run Down Productions?
Yeah, yeah, no, I said Rundown Productions. Yeah. You said Rundown Productions. It's productions, right? Yeah, you listen. Just go subscribe to Rundown Productions, and and everybody else that has the channel up here support everybody in the family. Uh, H. Gabriel said he grew FYM. I don't think I could. I don't think I could go FYM. Hey, Major, he said go FYM. I don't think I can do FYM just yet, man. I'm working on his voice. I'll get it later. Oh yeah, he said he's going to get FYM voice later. Um, so I appreciate y'all for showing up to the channel on behalf of Major and Big Major and Major Level Mafia. And we out. Peace and blessings, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace.